Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel State, where the legacy of the late, great Sam Mills lives on with each pound of the drum. And that means we are ready for football here at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today we continue on with John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Weekend, and we have got a good one in store, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Carolina Panthers. On the Rams sideline is Sean McVay. His guys flew across the country for this one. Always tough to play in the early slate of games when making that trek. His counterpart on the other side, the Panthers' Dave Canales. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Oh, good move. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
That's good for a Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it second down. And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
Now Young. And once again, this is Sanders. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
It'll be Young again. To the left side, he's got McMillan. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
First down. First and 10 at the 33.
Young off the bootleg. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. The Panthers at 5-7 now on the year, and they come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Losers of 5 straight.
And far be it from me to go ahead and go gloom and doom, right? If they fall down 7-0, 14-0, all of a sudden the cycle starts all over again. So the best way out of this for them, they need something to happen positive early in this game. That's a great way to help break this losing skid.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Set, ready. 45, ready.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And for the moment, this will be a first down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. Well, an unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
First down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Young now. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Rams' 12-yard line.
Let's go now. Set.
Young. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
That's another Panthers first down.
Here we go.
First and goal at the 8-yard
Ken Black.
line.
Ready.
Here is Young. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Second and goal from the 1.
10 cycles. Here we go, set.
Again, it's Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do. Now the key, holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Panthers.
A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with,
If
right?
you go 3 to 1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches. 62 yards and a touchdown.
He now has 11 touchdowns on the season, and in no way is that just simply luck. That's a great combination of route running, determination, and making nice catches.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he is finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets it to the Panthers' 25-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 45 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
They'll go back to Corum on first down. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 56 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time, that's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Well, he's got it. Touchdown, Rams. Kobe Parkinson, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. Now for the point after.
For the extra point.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Carolina offense about ready to go. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Ready?
On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
A check on the numbers last week for Hubbard. 13 carries, 51 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Blue, 32.
Young. That's going to be caught by Allie Cox. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go. Set.
Young to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You talk about this Rams defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go, set. Black, ready.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12.
27-yard line.
45.
Young to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
Set. Put.
They'll run for it. It's Hubbard going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or two. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Here's Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after one. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Stafford going to give this one to Corum. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play.
And the Rams, first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now it's Stafford. That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Rams, first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Corum now on 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Corum, the ball carrier.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Stafford now to throw. They'll find a man over the middle. Tutu Atwell. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Stafford. Right back to Atwell. That's complete. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. What a weekend it has been already around the NFL. We had 3 great games on Thanksgiving, another one Friday in Philadelphia. And it's all part of the NFL salute to the legendary John Madden. This week's slate of games known as the John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Weekend. And we at EA Sports salute the man we knew as Coach, who brought so much to this great holiday, so many smiles with his love of family, his love of football, and we miss him, no doubt. Gone, but certainly never forgotten, John Madden. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Young will set to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on.
Right.
What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Right. Let's go.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
At the 39-yard line.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Black, 95. Hut, hut.
Quick throw caught out wide by Renfro. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready?
Throwing. Young. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Young. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
A gain of 13.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Young and the offense staying put. They're going to go for it.
Down. Block 40. Close. 10. Hut.
Now Young. Throwing on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll run with Corum to begin the drive. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 9. Now Stafford. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player in search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. First catch of the game for Adams, so he's got a 1st down.
And the Rams, 1st down. A gain of 8.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stafford. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The result, only 4 yards there on the play.
4 yards.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Again, it's Stafford. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This now a 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Stafford. And he is caught. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 85 catches for him on the year now, and the result there is a 1st down.
Rams, 1st down.
To the right side, this is Corum. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7.
Ruled out of bounds at
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Slot man moves right. Throwing is Stafford. Now, a quick throw there is incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Here's Stafford. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
A 7-yard gain. And the Panthers first down.
Young. He's going to let this one go deep. And this throw will be intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Caught on the right side by Adams. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Brought him a little extra space. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now Stafford. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hanson.
Our journey through the NFL starts now. We begin at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the reigning AFC champs, the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is George Pickens. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Cowboys win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. Here are the rest of the scores from a busy Week 13. All 32 teams in action over the course of this Thanksgiving weekend. Meanwhile, in our game, each team's been able to manage just 1 touchdown, 7-7 tied at the half, as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Gets past 1 man. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Rams offense and Puka Nacua ready to take over once more. And as we near the conclusion of the regular season, nobody has surpassed the amount of receptions that he has put up to this point. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Nick Scorton in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Carolina getting set to take the field. This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
Let's cut.
They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now here's Young. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw, Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 24-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready, set.
On play action, Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Ja'Tavion Sanders, his second touchdown on the season. And the Panthers have taken the lead. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Panthers.
So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. To throw is Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Makes it second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Coral. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fielded at the 20. And that's a 48-yard punt with the coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, first and 10. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young headed back onto the field. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
The
free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Here's Sam Martin now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Rams, first down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
First down, Rams.
From the 50, it's Stafford. Open man is Atwell, complete. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
A 3-yard pickup.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
In motion comes the tight end left. To the air again, Stafford. Fighting him off. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
That's good for Rams. First down. A gain of 7. First down.
Up the middle, here's Corum. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 16.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 16.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Rams, first down.
Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Now it's Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run here with Corum. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Call it a gain of 2 as time has run out on this third quarter play. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Stafford now to throw. And it's caught. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. A shotgun snap for Stafford. He'll try and do this, and he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Matthew Stafford taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here, and we're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Here we go, set.
Young to throw it. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Off the play fake, Young. Now a run here off the RPO. And this is going to be intercepted. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Stafford. That's going to be caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, 28 yards. And the Rams have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Rams 21.
Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. This is caught by McMillan. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Down. 52 blue. Ready.
On the handoff, it's Hubbard. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 81 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Ready. Set. Go.
Right back to Hubbard. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready.
They go play action. Young. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hut.
On the give, this is Hubbard. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
To throw, Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Ready.
Young now. Got a man. That's Liggett. It'll be a gain of 5. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
At the 13-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And stepped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
On the set.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
At the 6-yard line.
Young will set to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
60 red. 60 red. Set.
Here's Young. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. And Xavier Liggett laying himself out in the end zone. And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
Zerline now for the PAT. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That ties the game.
That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams' offense at the line. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll get this one complete to Atwell. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
First down.
On the give, it's Corum. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 37-yard line.
Stafford. It's caught here by Adams.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. Now Stafford. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 34-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the handoff, Corum. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They run once more with Corum. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Stafford. Will find a man over the middle. Tutu Atwell. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
For the Rams field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
1st and 10.
So now Young and the Panthers down 24-21. A little over 50 seconds remaining. Well, their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
Young. His throw incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. It's his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Incomplete.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Red, 38.
Here's Young. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Well, this fan base on the losing side, Charles, they're going to be talking about this one for a while. They ultimately decided to try to come up with a touchdown on that last play when all they needed was the field goal to force overtime.
Yeah, and the reasoning behind it, that's what we're all waiting to hear, because sometimes there's things that we don't see